Hello, everybody, and welcome to League of Europe Division 4. Today we are here, round 4 in Austria, and I can already sense our Nolan laughing, so yeah, welcome.
Try again. Cut that one up. Try again. Right, that never happened. Start again.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to League of Europe Division 4 today. Here we are at Austria, and to join with me today is Ariel Nolan. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I just opened my 85 times 10 pack, and every single player was a gold. Benzema was my best. Didn't get a future star, not an inform, nothing. So
I haven't even played that game in a while, so...
Thank you, Lewis, for convincing me to open that when I wanted to pick a player. You have ruined my life.
Blame QVR.
I'm joining them soon, I can't.
Leaked information here.
Right, oh, it's a little bit cloudy.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, what a film, by the way, what a film.
Yeah, brilliant film.
Right, so Division 4, looking like the most unpredictable division at the moment. I mean, obviously we have Division 2, which is chaos. Everyone's so close. But in Division 4, so far we've had 3 different race winners in 3 different races, and not a single one of them are even in the top 6 of the drivers' standings. Which just says a lot. Our most consistent driver would be Lix, with 2 third places, but his second race was a DNF. So, if that doesn't say anything...
I do remember last week being absolutely carnage as well, around Portugal.
I think in all 3 races that we've had, I missed Portugal actually, I wasn't here, because I was too busy getting shit. But I think for the most part, it seems like a very, very nobody wants to win the race league. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on. I hear Steven got a win, which I did not expect to say.
I don't think I expected it. Actually, no, I think I did. Actually, he did a very good quali lap on mediums, and then in the rain. So he started
the first 2 races.
Yeah, he started P7 and then just kind of had the pace the entire race, actually. Well,
and Patsy Jaspers touched the inside curve on the second to last, and he is round. And that'll be him heading straight back into the pits. Steven, we say, won last week's race. That puts him on 25 points, which brings his overall tally to 25 points. And all of a sudden he's in the top 8 with that. So it just shows how close it is. We have 7th, 8th and 9th all on 25 points, all because they have 1 win and have scored no points.
I'm pretty sure that's including your favourite as well, Resify.
Resify did not start, so he's still winning the championship. But it is crazy that these 3 drivers have finished 1 race of the season so far, and won that race, and they're only 8 points behind first.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit mental, really, how inconsistent everybody is at the minute, I think. Yeah,
it's a bit nervy. I think we have a lot of first-timers, which is probably changing a lot. Ryan B. Who's Ryan B? 1, 2, 9?
EVG Ryan. He had a name change last week.
We have another Ryan B. I don't know about that. He's trying to channel in, isn't he? He's trying to go, well, Ryan B won before. As he goes pole, as we talk about him with a 104.3, that is a terrible lap. And we also... Hey, we've got to be honest. We've got to be in the point. You've got to be in the 3s at Austria.
Yeah,
the time difference.
Especially with people in D4 doing mid-freeze.
Flip Namsham, sorry, I would just point out he does have a qualifying ban, so that's why he has.
I thought you just binned it, to be fair.
No, he's not you. He's got a qualifying ban. I said I was the first person to bin qualify, so. He
qualifying, I'm actually alright.
He has.
And Steven got a 5-place group penalty.
Well.
Not again.
Welcome to Division 4, guys. This is chaos. Nothing's going to change.
We're going to miss it all.
Lix is the first person into the 3s of a 3.8.
By quite a long way.
Faster than what Tinkan can do.
No, it's not.
And Tinkan's shaking in his boots. What a Division 4 driver I'm commentating with.
Yeah.
I'm winning too, you know. I'm winning the season.
I'll happily Bottas you to the D2 title.
I mean, you haven't done so far. You need to stop bloody DNFing.
I got killed by Ryan's AI last week, to be fair.
Listen, France.
France and Imola, yeah. Portugal, I was doing well.
Right, the season starts from here. The season starts from here.
Don't say that. I'm gonna be DNF by that 4.
Rudy's gone, so everyone's got a chance now.
I was gonna say I'm like 1 win off after the top 6 or something.
Well, here we are, Division 4. We are about 3.5 minutes in, is it? Or is it 80 minutes? Either way. Everyone can kind of put the first laps in. The beauty of Austria, you can essentially get about 6-7 runs of quality because you can go twice on the set of tyres before coming in.
Yeah, and you
Most
can
of the time you
choose all your
validate.
tyres as well.
Yeah. So, but that comes down now. If you save tyres, is that the smarter move? If you have a fresh set, we know safety cars are extremely common.
If there's
at
weather
Austria due
changes
to
as
turn
well.
1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. That are all
All
called
of them,
safety cars.
yeah. And the last corner as well.
Oh yeah, is that 9 or is that 10? I think it's 9.
One,
You lied to me
two,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it is 9. Sorry.
See, you know what I know. Professionalism is what I do, guys. Tinkan is here because we need a streamer. I'm the guy.
Yeah.
As Resify goes into P2 because he's winning the championship.
I mean, I gotta say, Japsa's lap of 140 on mediums isn't that bad. He is
It's a very
improving
good
as
medium
well.
lap time. I can do a 0.3.
3.
I'm going to brag. You know for a fact I'm DNFing.
Yeah.
I'm 100% DNFing.
I can do,
we'll see
I
what
can
the
do a
DNFs
flat
are
on
like
mediums.
in the race. The race is going to be... I think in most divisions it's always... There's a train, and then there's a bigger train, and then there's an even bigger train.
Yeah, and then there's a pit stop, and then everyone disappears from the train.
Yeah, there seems to... I think the train normally continues, but like, always... Whenever I've done
more spread
Austria...
out.
Oh god, as if I having to get out of people's way there, that's a bit dangerous. Yeah, I've spotted a lot of the time the top 3 or something just seem to drive off on their own.
Yeah, that happens.
The issue is with this track is because of how frequent the DRS zones is. If you drop out of the train, it's very, very hard to get back in.
You're going to have to burn absolutely all your ERS, and that's even if you're like 1.3-ish. If you're more than 2 seconds, you're just done.
Has he run out of fuel? He's crawling around the track. I think he ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
I want to put a bit more in next time, pal.
Jordan has done a 1.104.2 as well, so he's up there in the McLaren. Good little banker for him.
Not a bad bank, and it's very important to get one here because as the session goes on, you push a bit more. And this track, especially in quali, the harder you push, the more likely you are to put it in that wall. So,
I think
Stephen, as we've seen the last week's winner, still sat in 17th, not put a lap on the board yet, and validated the ones he's gone for.
And he's got a 5-place grid penalty, I think, as well.
Indeed, I think that one might go to stewards, but it's not going to matter too much because we can't do anything before the race. So, Stephen's now going to go out on the mediums, which is strange, but I guess he's thinking, I'm not going to get in the top 10 anyway.
May as well just start on the mediums.
But
if he's got good, if it's anything like his Portugal pace on mediums, that was a bit of a interesting.
Licks another time goes back to the top. But what I'm thinking is with Stephen, he's on the medium. He's got a 5-second grid penalty anyway. I don't see why you wouldn't just go for the fastest lap you possibly can because you're going to drop anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he has put himself P3 at the minute on those mediums. Or P4 now, sorry. He was outer in
Decent
P3.
lap time in the mediums. Thing is, that shows he could improve. Like, if he gets pole on the softs, he's still starting 5th. So...
No. Yeah. We are starting slowly to see the people who are more likely to win, I guess, going into the races.
Well, what happened to... Who's that guy in the first race? And like he was a lady. Where's he gone?
I don't think he's turned up. Is he here he's P8 at the minute, actually.
Where's his pace gone, though? He was... I remember...
Maybe he's an Imola merchant.
Maybe. Maybe we have a car mentalist on our hands. Well, we'll see what he's going to do now. He's on a lap, actually, as I say that. He's going through the second to last corner. Oh, he's invalid. He's terrible at the game.
I think he's starting his lap now, maybe.
Skip me
Is that rain I see?
On.
No, it's not.
It does look like the rain could come, though. It's very cloudy.
And he's invalidated again. Never mind.
It's a tough track to validate, though. It is.
Yeah. I think I can't see many people doing their personal bests in the actual session. I can't lie.
I do want to see an ERT Jordan versus RAL Jordan on track.
That
would be fun to
This is going to
see.
be very complicated. We're going to have to pick a driver each to commentate over.
I wonder who I will pick.
ERT Jordan.
As Ryan B1291 coming through, and he's happy. I think he's going to bail on that and come to the pits. Will he go over the white lines? Oh, no penalty for him this time. We'll keep a close eye on it as Resify's coming around. He is 1,000
It is raining.
off of his... Has it started?
Yeah.
He's spitting, and this lap's going to be very important for Resify then. This is probably his last chance to see. Everyone else is in the pits.
It's 10th down already at the minute, so...
The rain is maybe affecting the time already as he's invalidated. He has pushed too hard there, and I think that might be it.
Yeah. Surely that's quality over.
And he'd have improved as well, but that's because he cut off the track. So
he wouldn't have even improved enough to get past Steven as well, which is a position he's gaining anyway. So
Patsa Japs, he's two temps up. This could be a very, very important lap time. I don't think it's quite affecting the pace just yet.
He was on mediums before as well.
As it puts him on to third place.
That is a good lap from the Ferrari driver.
Definitely, and I can't see anyone else improving now. Maybe Jordan's going to come through, but I don't think he's going to improve in his time.
He's invalid, I think.
Yes. I think that could be it for qualifying, I'm afraid. Which helps us a lot, because that's more TT time for us later.
Absolutely, Buzzy. Maybe we have to get one whole session in.
We just have to hope everybody can retire.
Yeah, like if you're D4 and you want us to do well today in D2, you're going to have to retire now, please.
Just remember, we will be commentating every race of the season, so we can say nice things about you biasedly if you help us in this situation.
I've got to say, McDutchface, I think he is a...
Sprunkly starting a lap.
I want to watch this, actually.
Let's just see how much the softs...
Oh, he's invalid already. Well... Let's see if he can beat his time
Jordan's
anyway.
Still out. Oh, he's 4 attempts down. He's going to be going in. He's invalid.
He's 10th down in the first sector alone. So
it's not affecting the pace as much as we thought it would.
Usually it'd be 4 wets by now. If it's
but it can't. It's not going to get any faster. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's really.
Is Slayer thinking of going again? I think he is.
I mean, if he's put a very bad lap in, he may have a slight improvement.
4.6. There's maybe a chance he does improve. He's going to push for it, so we'll stay on board. I think that's the only person we can stay on board with. There doesn't seem to be that much loss of a grip, though. I will say.
It's very light rain at the minute, it looks like.
This is very strange conditions.
He's only slightly down in his first sector as well, as he...
He's a little lock up there, but he can improve. He's on a 1 or 4.6, so there is room for improvement here.
If he can get around at 0.5, maybe, he steals P11, it puts him in a very good position for the race.
The provisional P1, as we like to say.
Yeah.
Right, let's see how much time he loses as he finishes sector. That's a very clean start to sector 2, actually. I
was going to say, he's 2 temps down. Maybe he's made a massive mistake in the last sector.
Risky touching the curb, especially when there's a bit of rain coming, but he's gone for it. I don't even do that when it's dry. Has he?
Neither?
Oh.
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 Never mind. Bosnia is also on a lap as well.
Oh, he's on a 105.8. You'd like to think he could probably improve. Let's see how bad this rain is. Oh, he's struggling getting grip out of turn 3. This will not be an optimal lap. It seems like the rain is now enough to the point where it doesn't seem to make sense for anyone to coming out. But maybe for these drivers like Bosnia, who's on a 105, he's thinking, I could probably still find a bit of time here. Maybe boost himself up. He's got a lot of time to find just to improve, though, on his position.
He's a 10th up.
He's got to find 4 attempts.
Yeah,
it's not
going to make a difference at the minute, but...
He's going to go for it. Maybe he messed up his last 2 corners, who knows? Very, very smooth through there. Misses the curb, which is what you want to do. Risks it over the sausage, doesn't go flying.
Fair play.
That puts him up to 16.
Absolutely flying lap there from
Unbelievable. He's going to go again. This is the one.
He's not getting any buys from us in the future for making this quality longer, though.
No, Bosnia now ruining it for everybody.
He is up, actually. Never mind.
Improving. Oh, he's round.
Karma.
As iConnect is coming out on an outlap, I think the drivers are starting to think the rain is not affecting times as much as it could do.
I mean...
But the thing is, I understand this from Connect's point of view, right? If you've seen this, all he needs to do is improve by a tenth, and he's up into...
P11
or 12.
Ish.
Like,
yeah.
It makes sense for him to just try and improve a little bit. He doesn't need to improve by half a second, he just needs a tenth. Maybe he's thinking that's possible. Oh, as he touches the inside curve.
He's getting used to the limits. That's what he's doing on this outlap.
He's testing himself. People are coming back out for their outlap's. People are thinking, hey, I'll give this a go. It's a very strange condition. I've not seen this before, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's fully entered by now, at least.
It's not changing much. Kex is going to start, and let's see how he takes the first corner. Probably lost a bit of time there, but...
I mean, in these conditions, it's not bad at all, I don't think.
Let's see if he's up after sector 1.
No.
Oh, he's down by a tenth. Yeah, I thought he took that a bit slow. Tinkan's used to that being fast because he's so bad at the game, so he's probably thinking that was pretty good for me.
That is my PB now. First sector. He's straight to it now.
There's a bit of time to find if he wants to improve in his lap time. That's much better.
Yeah, he's took that very smoothly indeed, I've got to say, from this helicopter cam.
I'll tell you what, as we talk about his thoughts on the new Aston Martin, as he's taken it very wide.
I do like it, actually. I think
it looks sexy. How has he kept this lap valid? This cannot be... I think he's got. Yeah, I think he might be coming back. No, he's not.
He's 3 tenths down anyway. I don't know why he's trying. Oh, Jesus.
He went up to 8th very, very early. I think he's going again.
He knows where he can prove now.
I heard he's retired. I don't know if that's I don't think he's binned anywhere. So
people are just had enough.
I think that people have had enough. Some of them are staying. They go. I mean, Jasper's going for it. Jasper's thinking I could get pole. He's got a 104 flat. That's so satisfying.
Took a very interesting second corner, but we'll ignore that, I guess. He's 2 tenths down.
Will he run out of fuel?
Yes. All these drivers aren't improving, so surely.
It doesn't look like it's... But it looks like the conditions have slowed the track down, which they should do. It's rain.
It should be less grip. But I mean,
he's taking this a lot better than he did last time. But he's still 3 tenths down. Yeah, I don't know why people are trying, and he's going to bin it. Yeah. And he has binned it. I'm confused as to why people are trying. There goes our practice time out the window.
Yeah, thanks to Division 4. I hope this qualifier makes you very happy.
Resify, mate. You've already invalid. Listen.
There's no one else on track. You can retire.
Just retire.
No one will say anything.
We won't report a thing. As our leader's coming out.
Oh my God.
And going back. He's just done an outlap and then gone in.
Right, Licks, you lost the respect of Tinkan and Nolan there, I think.
I'm confused about what we're seeing.
I did see a 2-stopper Portugal last week, to be fair, from Lars, who
crawling around the track.
Battled the win.
Crawley ends in 8 seconds. What's going on here? What's happening?
Are we in a simulation or something?
What's happening?
Is this the AI actually doing these laps, or... Because if it's the AI, the chances are they would actually improve in these conditions.
What's that?
He's run out of fuel.
What's going on? Right, well...
United Bosnia is up on his lap as well.
Only the most thrilling of content here in Division 4 League of Europe.
We only do spectacular here.
A nail-biting end to qualify, we must say. But we finally finish. Licks, with that very early lap time, stays on pole.
Just
ahead of Sprunky, both in the 0.8s, and then we get into the 4s after that. I mean, Japsa needed 1,000th to get into the 3s, but he couldn't find it. And then, I guess after that, when you look at 4th down, that's when quality gets very, very close. Look at the differences. Yeah. And Stephen, on those mediums...
It's a very good lap on like last week in Portugal. I mean, he's going to start P11 anyway, but...
I know why he's done the mediums, actually. We saw this before, remember? if you qualify in the top 10,
yeah,
you still have to start on those tyres. So he's thinking, I'm going to start on the mediums. Fair
wherever
play.
it puts me. He did win doing it last week, so I can't blame him in the slightest, actually.
Stephen could be a dark horse here, starting in P11.
Yeah. Resify, your favourite in P7. Decent lap.
He's going to win the championship, mate.
Jordan in P8. LED P9. Storm 10th, rounding up the top 10. MCR in 11th. We'll get free choice of tyres, I'm pretty sure. Steve, ERT Jordan, Slayer, Connects, Bosnia, McDudge Face, Philippe Namzaran, and Heated round off the grid. Probably butchered a few names there still, but...
No, never. Let's have a look at the team standings whilst we wait, because I've not had a gander at those. Ferrari are in first, just 1 point ahead of Mercedes, who are just 3 points ahead of Alfa Romeo. So, surprise, surprise, Division 4 is close everywhere at the moment.
Yeah. I think Ferrari, if they can get their acts together consistently...
I've just seen what races after this.
It's Monaco, isn't it? Yeah.
It's Monaco. Oh!
I'm not sure if I'm here or not. I don't know.
Right, listen, guy. I'm going to tell you a secret, right? My commentator leaves to go to Villa games all the time.
It's not Villa, actually.
Well, why would you be here? Just because it's Monaco.
No. The party I was supposed to be at today is supposedly next week.
Tell you what, I need to win this race then, because Monaco, last time we did it, boys, in League of Europe, spoiler, I finished 2.5 laps down.
Honestly,
on everyone else.
Use
on
XL Dylan as a Jeff. He'll teach you the ways of getting a P6 with a pad.
I got an 11 stop.
Fair play. You're probably the quickest 11 stopper out there.
Oh, I was the fastest 11 stopper. You know what? As well, exactly. I finished 14. I was 2 positions off getting points, 2.5 laps down. So I have no hope for that race. But this is Austria. This is an absolute... If you think you've seen a train fest, wait till next week. But this, you're going to see something spicy here, because I'm hoping... What we tend to see, Division 1 and 2, they're quite boring. I'll be honest, they are trains.
Division 3 spices up a little bit.
And then down here, they chill in the trains for a bit. But after a few laps, they get bored. And you start to see some naughty little dives. So maybe we'll see that.
I'm going to say, especially with the likes of Steve Day, Jordan, ERT Jordan that is, Bosnia and Heated, all on those soft tyres, not the mediums.
Well, we've seen what Ryan's like making his way through the field. He's in 4th. He's going to hope to try to get up as early as he can. What's your predictions? Top 3 for this race? Good luck.
Mr. Wouter is going to win.
Okay.
Resify in P2 and Steban in P3.
Okie doke. I'm going to go for Japser to win.
Okay.
I will pick Mr. Wouter second. I think he's quite No, where is he? Where is Mr. Wouter?
5th.
Oh yeah, I'll put him second, and I think Licks. I think he'll get 3rd.
Okay.
Actually, no. Licks is going to bin it. Sprunky will get 3rd.
So you say the one that binned it in quali is going to get 3rd over the one... Okay.
Hey, Sprunky binned it because... shut up. Japster's winning it. Resify, I'm sorry, mate. You'll get, 5th. Right, I'll let you do this. See if you watch it again.
I will, don't you worry. As we are just waiting here. Here we go. So we are waiting for the lights to come out. 1 red light, 2 red light, 3 red light, 4 red light, 5 red lights, and away we go here in Austria. Lix does seem to get... Yeah, Lix does also manage to get a good enough start. Ryan's in there. He's going to get hit.
Oh, Ryan's around. He's
2 people around.
The inside.
Japster's around as well. Resify's P2.
And Ryan is at the back.
Sprunky's at the back.
I meant Resify. I meant Resify gets 3rd. And Leaks already has that gap. And if he's smart here, I'd burn. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, run for the hills.
ERS is a nightmare on this track, and he has a strong chance now, as all the drivers behind him. That all stemmed from Ryan B. Ryan B. That's going to confuse me so much. He has the inside line, and the issue is with...
You get squeezed.
With Austria, is the inside line, there's no room. Everyone has to take that corner. He's going to feel hard done by it, and I can understand why he will, because he'll think the car's just cut across him. But sadly, if you're on the inside, you have to back out at turn 1 of Austria. It's just the way it is.
And the likes of Sprunky and Jasper just went spinning off into the gravel, which is probably what I'm going to... Into the grass even, sorry, which is what I'm going to do later, so...
Yeah, so unfortunately now, we find ourselves in a situation where qualifying has been turned on its head. Licks is first with a 1.3 second gap.
This
could be quite boring for the
ERS.
viewers. Yeah, and that's a very smart move to burn that ERS, because next lap we get DRS activated, and DRS is huge here.
Yeah. MCR and Stephen have put themselves in a really good position, must say, on those mediums. Didn't lose positions at the start, at least. And
I'm looking at the gap to Resify and Valtteri again. That's 8-9 tenths. Like, if we could see a train, if he breaks that gap, if Valtteri doesn't burn enough, we could be seeing a train from third down.
We could easily.
Look at the pace of Licks. I mean, I know he's used a lot of BRS, but so has Resify, to be fair. So,
I think the entire top three, really. Maybe apart from Wout is the only one that hasn't properly burned.
Yeah, I think Wout
needs to burn.
No, I think Aleddy's too close. I think if you get the gap like Resify has, Wout needs to just try stay with him. He needs to get a bit. He's on the edge. Has he missed out?
I think he's missed out. We'll see as we go into the straight.
Otherwise, he'll be a sitting duck, which Resify has done. And I think Valtteri's not played this correctly. He's going to be just out of DRS, and now we could see, if Resify doesn't make a mistake here, Licks and Resify drive off with first and second. Very interesting start to the race.
They do. The front two do seem to have a slight pace advantage over the rest of the field at the minute, as there is a Sprunky spinning around at the back again.
Right, but he's gone in and
Heated as well, also in the wall, going into the pits.
Connects is in. I wonder if that was damage. I don't think it was. He's put on the mediums already, so maybe it was damage, because otherwise
maybe
you think he'd go for the
hards.
hards.
Yeah.
Tyres are already gone. Heated's in the pits as well. He's slapping on the mediums. I'm surprised everyone's going mediums, but maybe they're predicting a safety car.
Which is fair enough, actually.
He's slapped on the mediums. He's putting on the softs.
He is definitely expecting a safety car then.
He's
almost a lap down anyway, so I don't.
Is he going to come out?
He's going to come out behind.
This is going to be interesting. He's going to come out behind. He's going to have to unlap himself.
Oh. Maybe one of the quickest.
He's not slow as Heated, so this will be as he almost hits the wall on the inside of the pit there. So he's going to.
Wouters back in the RS as well.
Yeah, I think Wouters used potentially to get back in. He has. He's in the 40s. Resify's pace doesn't look great. I think the reason he pulled away is because he had the ERS, sorry. Same as Licks. Licks is on 8%, and he has lost time to Resify. So
he's almost used a bit too much ERS.
Maybe the train will pull itself back together. Which, choo-choo, guys, enjoy yourselves for a brilliant race.
We're going to have fun commentating this one.
Something to point out, both the McLarens in 6 and 7, probably a perfect race start for them.
Yeah, especially with MCR being the lead medium runner. He's loving life right now.
Well, I'll have a look at the standings, and McLaren could really do with a good result there, because they are in 5th on 36 points there, where the gap starts to come. So, a good race for them too. Separate strategies as well, so they don't have to worry about double stacking.
As penalties already a thing.
This could be good. MCR's in a great spot right now if he can stay in DRS.
Jordan needs to get past Storm this lap as well. Storm will get DRS off of Heated car, which, I mean...
I think we can't really ask Heated to move out of the way. Yeah. He's got his own race to pull. A safety car changes everything. As Aleddy takes evasive action because he almost went into the back of Wouters, so... this is interesting with Heated because he can't just go through people, and Wouters lost the position. Oh no, he's not lost the position. He almost lost the position.
He's almost got a position as well. He's right on the back of Resify at the minute.
Resify's really struggling,
which is unusual from what we've seen him so far pace-wise.
Austria just seems to be one of those tracks, where some people just struggle at it.
Yeah.
So Resify used most of his ERS to gain the gap. The gap's been closed straight away by Wouters, who has managed to save. Let's not forget, he's almost back in the 70s, so it's not like he's used to catch back up. Licks is now starting to pull a gap, and he's still using, which I'm confused about. Now he has time to save, I think, but we'll wait as well.
He's running his race.
The thing is with Licks now, he knows... Resify's picks up a penalty already.
That's quicker than I would do. Fair play.
I'll say I'm remembering that. Lap 6, remember the lap as Wouters goes on the inside coming up to turn 3. He's got the DRS, he's got the ERS, very simple move. And he's got the move done. The exit is going
to get him back.
Resify will get him back here. And
no doubt about
this little
it.
exchange that we've just seen, guys, this might be a rinse and repeat for a lot of laps, as a lady's going for a beautiful overtake through the ghost of Heated, who's coming through. Heated with a triple
Heated
move.
does have quite a good pace at the minute.
He's on those softs, and
I'm sure
this could be quite off-putting. This is very off-putting for drivers.
Yeah. Especially going through this section, you'd hate having Heated anywhere near you at the minute.
He has to do this. He's clearly going to be faster, so he can't really back out. It's just, if someone makes a mistake due to a ghost being inside them, and the issue is this now for Wouter, Heated is going to give Resify DRS.
Yeah. Resify just needs to keep up with Heated, and it could give Licks a bit of a headache here.
We'll give midway down the field a bit of love. Obviously, it's hard to because there are quite a few DRS gaps now, but we are seeing a fun little battle from 9th to 11th with Slayer, ERT Jordan, and Steve Day. They've been going at it, so
Slayer may have
all the way down
slight
the
pace
field.
advantage now as
He's
well.
looking up the inside of Wouter, sorry. They're side by side. This is not what they need. Resify will be begging for this. Aledi might need to be a little bit smarter here. He's going to go past Wouter. I think he got DRS with that one, actually. He managed to keep DRS. And these guys just need to maybe think long term here, because they can't afford to lose this gap to Resify, who's getting DRS from Heated.
Sure. Resify has also gained quite a lot of time on Licks the first few sectors here.
Well, Resify can afford to save ERS now. He's going to get the DRS from Heated.
He's going to use it anyway.
He's actually going to throw quite a spanner into this race.
Heated's doing nothing wrong here. We've got to emphasise this. He's just trying to keep his race alive at all.
Yeah, the thing is with Heated right now, because of the way the safety car works, he has to try to get ahead, because if the safety car comes out, he can't overtake it. So,
which is completely unfair, but
hey, listen, I don't overtaking under a safety car. The only person that knows how to do that right is Michael Massey. So we will not argue with that.
Yeah. And Resify's within Licks' DRS now anyway.
Slayer gets a move past on Jordan, and they're side by side still, as he almost pushes him wide. Who's going to get DRS here? Jordan has, Slayer has. Slayer's going to keep the move, and that is a move done. Mediums on the softs, as he's looking back up the inside. It's Jordan. They're still side by side.
Those mediums should be faster at the minute, but we shall see. Got the outside line. He sticks.
Jordan, was going to say that's a great move.
Until he took both feet.
Until he just turned across like the medium runner weren't there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a loss of traction. It shouldn't really be there, if I'm honest.
He touched the curb, maybe, but it was a very nice, clean battle until that point. But I'm
sure Slayer's going to be having some words after the race. That's for sure.
Yeah, Slayer's not going to be happy about that one, as Heated now overtakes the leader of the race to take P19. And
well done, lad.
Licks, who has lost his gap to Resify because of Heated, will now be begging for Heated to stay in DRS.
Licks' pace doesn't seem as good at the minute.
Licks is completely derated, and I think his issue were he had no DRS and Resify did. And Resify's going to look at a move. He's going to dive from way back, but Licks
that's a clever move. If he can keep in Heated's DRS, Resify's doing the right thing here, trying to get P1 at this moment.
Very, very smart move. He's got the move done as well. Licks, he has nothing to fight with now.
Aledi's right on the back as well.
And the thing is now, they don't have DRS, so it's just down to them two now, as Resify just needs to not get another penalty.
Yeah, he just needs to calm down on the wall ends a bit, that's all.
Flip Namsham, I'd love to know Flip Namsham's average penalty pickup.
It's got to be as good as mine.
Because he does pick up a lot. I remember both of our first seasons were...
Yeah.
They were not good. But Aledi, we'll talk about his pace. He's looked very decent since he's got past Wouter. They've slotted in, taken the voice crack didn't happen. They've slotted into position. Everything's quite chill at the moment.
Aledi's going for the move. Down the inside.
Yeah, he has gone for the move up the inside of Licks, and Licks.
He's done it very nicely.
I tell you what, Licks isn't fighting hard. He's going to lose another position to Wouter if he's not careful. Wouter's going to use. He's got the ERS in hand on him. Licks has got nothing left to fight with, and he's dropping down the field. He's down into P4 now.
So what seemed to be a perfect start
he's got the
for
cutback,
him.
actually, a brilliant cutback at Wouter, and
now will we see another side?
Licks, he might need to pit, you know.
Yeah, he can make the mediums last to the end. Gets the undercut back on all of these guys.
I think he might do. He does not look comfortable on those softs. He needs to maybe get some ERS back as well. He's not looking at a pit. He's staying out. Interesting call.
Maybe he wants to just keep DRS at the moment. At this moment,
as MCR gets past Storm because he's going into the pit, Jordan, I think maybe might have let past MCR, which is a smart move because they're teammates. I'm going to assume that's what happened.
But he's also
Reservoir's picked up another penalty. It's only lap 11.
That is very good effort.
6 seconds in the lead of this race as Stephen now making the move on MCR. No, he hasn't, and this is completely pushes him off track. Oh, you know what? I think he's actually let him.
Neither of them have DRS now, so it's absolute drag race down into the next corner, and he has gone through.
Stephen is ahead. Aledi's making the move on Reservoir. He's really trying to get past him. Aledi maybe needs to remember Reservoir's on 6 seconds, and he's fighting with Wouter really at the moment.
They also need to remember Steban and now MCR are going to be absolutely rapid at this stage compared to.
They're on the media. Yeah, who's going to pit? We might see some pits this lap. It's looking like Lix is coming in. This could be huge for him.
Yeah,
he's coming into the pits now. Very legal entry as well. This next lap is going to be very important for him, as I'm sure we'll see Reservoir, Aledi and Wouter come in.
Yeah.
And Aledi's probably going to go for a move if we looked at last lap. The issue is, I don't think he needs to. Reservoir's on 6 seconds. Maybe
unless it's a very, very clean move, and he doesn't have to.
Yeah, well, he's looking at it now. He's going to go the inside again. And Reservoir is not going to try and fight this too hard, but he's going to get DRS back. Let's see what they do here. I think Aledi's going to get a better exit.
Yeah,
which he has done. But Reservoir is probably going to send this. He is. And this might be a very poor decision from the two drivers if they choose to fight this much longer. Reservoir has done it. They've lost a lot of time. And look at Stephen and MCR. They're closing the gap so fast because of this.
Yeah, that gap is shrinking.
I'm sure Aledi's quite annoyed because Reservoir's on 6 seconds, but Reservoir kind of has to. He can't afford to let Aledi get any further.
Let's quickly check the gap to the leader. So it's 19.9, and
Aledi's
Lix is gaining massive amounts of time. He's gained half a second.
The undercut is huge, and Wouter's coming in. That's a smart move, and maybe your pick to win the race. This could be a race-deciding decision. As
Him and Lix, I think Lix is going to get both of them here. I can't be honest.
He's going to go for it into turn 1. I'm not sure about this move. As now Reservoir's just going to go back past him. They're costing themselves so much time. No, for me, Reservoir does.
Oh, it doesn't on my screen.
Oh, I'm confused. They're going side by side, and these two men, the race management's not great here. As Stephen is right up the back of them now. They're still going side by side. Great entertainment for the stream. Race strategy, not so much.
Lix has jumped Storm by. They're now going 3 wide with Lix, Storm.
I'm confused why Reservoir's going back for it. I'm confused why Aledi did not pit last lap.
Hang on, Storm's now part of this lead battle as well. Storm on one lap
is
on
in
me.
a great spot. He's
just
got that penalty. That's all he needs to worry about. He better hope some other people.
Wouter's stayed ahead of Lix.
Wouter's smashed this at the moment.
Wouter's surely the net leader of the race. The way these two are battling.
I think Wouter's going to pick up the race. They're staying out.
Especially.
They're staying out.
Stephen's in DRS as well now.
Well, that is absolutely solidified now. That provisional P1 at the moment is Wouter, surely.
Yeah, and then you've got you'd even say Stephen and MCR.
Oh, Stephen's picked up a penalty.
Stephen,
I think most people may do. I think MCR. When you look at his race management, I think MCR might be in a great spot.
He will for sure. Those softs at the end are going to be so much quicker than the mediums.
There's Jordan, by the way, who has stopped now, and he's in P11. This looks like it could be a very, very good race for the McLarens.
If them two manage to keep it clean penalty-wise, they could be on for a very good result.
These front two, after what a great start to the race,
they're going to be around where Jordan
really
is.
Cost himself. I'm not sure why Aledi stayed out for 2 extra laps.
Me neither. And that's 3 extra laps on Lix as well.
It's been a very interesting race, though.
As they're coming in this lap.
And Aledi's going to stay out. And he's having to take the second corner very slowly. Stephen now right up the back of Aledi.
He's surely going to get him onto this straight.
What is Aledi playing for? Is he hoping for a safety car? That's the only thing I can think of.
It can easily happen, but... he will have much fresher mediums, I guess, but that's about it, really.
Let's see where Reservoir's going to come out here. This could be quite important as Stevens got past Aledi.
That's a huge tip for him to try and get ahead of MCR.
MCR looked at it as well, you know.
MCR has to get past to keep up with Steban. Really.
He's going to come out comfortably ahead of Jordan, although he did slightly go over the exit. Why? If anyone wants to look at the stream. So MCR now in P3 without a penalty. Currently in a very, very good... How far ahead of Wouter is he?
Of Wouter, he is leader.
He's not going to come out
Wouter
ahead of
is
him.
12 seconds back at the minute.
Yeah, so at the moment Wouter's still in P1, but these guys will have much fresher softs when they choose to pit, which I'd assume is what they're pitting onto. Aledi has to be playing for safety car at this point, you'd assume. And everyone get ready for an Alpine to put it in the wall at any second. Flip Namshram.
ERT
Keep
Jordan.
an eye on it.
No. Ryan B.
Oh.
No.
It's Namshram.
So yeah.
Sorry guys, my co-commentator is slightly under the average IQ.
Yeah. I mean, more than slightly under, but...
He's an Aston Villa fan, sorry.
Yeah, that says it already, doesn't it?
Have you seen that picture, actually? He's going to come past Steven, he's going to send it on him, and he's just causing problems for no reason at the moment.
And he pushes
him. He hits the side. What is he playing at? This is interesting. Steward, prepare your typing hands. I think the MCR might be looking at this going, I think I'll just sit in P3, thank you very much.
I'll stay here, I'm good, thanks. McDutch face as well, the king of going from like last to first in D5. He's doing it again in D4.
I tell you, I don't think Wouter and Lix are going to be aware right now just how lucky they're getting. Aledi is doing them a favour. He's finally gone into the pits on lap 16. The only thing I can think of here...
There could be a safety car.
No way.
Bosnia is round.
No way.
No,
he's not. He's not hit the wall. It's just
on.
Yellows. Unfortunate for Bosnia, but Aledi's coming in and...
Aledi
has he put on the
gonna...
mediums? He has.
Yeah.
So
he's behind Jordan, behind Steve.
Look how much he's lost out by. He was right up there with Wouter. He was ahead of Wouter.
Yep. And he's just come out ahead of Ryan B.
Just ahead of right. This is...
Who got took out at the start, let's remember.
Very strange strategy call there by Aledi. He finds himself now in P11.
As there is a stranded Williams in the pits. Okay.
Look at this. This gap now is from Lix to Wouter, possibly for the win of this race. Jordan is just behind the pack.
10 seconds.
This is all down to Steven. I think Steven and MCR now, not on purpose. Like, you know, they're going to kind of feel like they kind of have to work together in a way. And Dutch face. Yeah. But he's not quite in DRS. I think MCR needs Steven. Steven's got a penalty. He'll be hoping to break. You know, he's got 74 here. I'd use that ERS right now. He's got 80%. He needs to break DRS to MCR.
Just to
got a penalty.
Keep the gap to Wouter as well.
Yeah, he's got a penalty. If he breaks the DRS gap, I wouldn't use on this part of the track because MCR is going to get DRS anyway.
There's an AlphaTauri round as well.
A lot of ways to potentially go. I hope there's not a safety car because this will be down to strategy.
It's been very good so far. Yeah.
This has probably been the best race of the season, just based off not being chaos. Yeah. The other races were fun, but they were fun because of how bad they were. Yeah. Whereas this race, it's been strategic. I'm not sure what Aledi was trying. I'm not. He was on for the win. He finds himself in P11.
And a long way back.
Is getting a wing change there. Heated. He's in 16th.
Steedman has nearly got that gap as well. On 14 lap old softs as well. I don't know what.
He's underfueled. And he's retiring from the race.
Well, what could have been.
What? And he's retiring the pit, which is going to send his car back out.
Onto the track. Lovely.
And this is why we ask you guys to not do this. Is it? Or is it just going to retire him?
Oh, it's retarded.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Have they fixed that? Nah.
Nah, that's just a freak accident. Surely.
Yeah. There's no way. as the gap is still closing between Wouter and Steban, which is expected at this stage because of those new mediums being so much nicer to drive on, I guess, now. But
we're going to have a look how fast they catch. Steban and MCR are the people to watch right now. Mainly MCR just because of Steban's penalty, but MCR could easily pick one up. Steban, he's not taking advantage of this extra ERS he's got because he will have to pit soon, so he may as well use it to break. Without using it, he's keeping the gap at 7 tenths or so. If he uses, he could break the ERS.
He gets
to
that
MCR.
1 second, yeah.
If you get that 1 second, that is huge for Steban's chances of winning the race. As Lix gets past Namshram quite easily now, but Namshram's going to get DRS back. He goes very wide. That's going to allow Wouter to get past, and that will not be good for Lix as he sees.
It allows Storm through as well.
Yeah, he's let all three of them through, and Lix are probably hoping these guys get stuck behind them.
I've got to say, so far, Storm in that Haas has done one of the better strategies, pitting quite a few laps earlier than the front three. And look where he is now.
Yeah, without that penalty, Storm would be in an absolutely brilliant position. As Lix, he's still in the lead of this race. Wouter, I think, did he stay out an extra lap?
Yeah, 1 lap younger tyres.
Yeah, I think he did, so...
And got a lot of ERS to play with compared to
Not much
Lix.
between them. Wouter, you know what, Wouter's showed himself to be very, very composed this season. He's been very smart with his strategies, which is why he is at the top of the championship. He's not won a race, but he's scored 5, 10 and 18 points. So
I was going to
he
say,
scored in all three.
Very composed of Portugal, I must say. It's that P2. He's one of the only drivers who did the one stop.
We have a few people side by side now.
Really.
As that's Namsham pitting.
Iledi working his way back through the field.
ART Jordan is another car getting lapped. McDutch, I tell you what, these front two have showed very, very good pace, but they've pulled away from McDutchface a lot. I think McDutchface may be finding himself in a bit of trouble now.
Yeah,
these two maybe need to pit sometime soon because the gap is closing.
Lap or two, yeah.
As
those softs will make it.
Yeah, the softs, they will. Well, actually, no, they probably need to stay out until maybe lap 23.
Well, I suppose Iledi did do 16 laps. Heated on 17 lap old softs right now.
The thing is, these two need to worry about. As Steban used a little bit now, and look at the gap, he almost made it. I'd have fallen committed to that.
Is in.
McDutchface has pitted.
That's going to force the other two to pit, surely.
I think they should be focusing really on Wouter and Lix have been very fast. As Wouter's now going to go for it. Lix is derating. Wouter's going to go for the move. Interesting to pick your spot here because Lix will get DRS back because he's gone deep.
The amount of ERS
be great.
Wouter has, I think, is not going to make a difference. Yeah.
Very, very smart move. He held up.
Storm's going to go for it as well by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think Storm hasn't got much himself though. I tell you what, a lot of people done well to stay out of the penalty range.
Yeah, so far. I've got to say, I was expecting more.
Will we see Steban or MCR come in this time? Steban's going to come in. I think MCR's going to follow him. That is what's going to happen.
As he just about falls out of DRS.
I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak.
If I speak, someone might get a penalty.
If I speak, I'm going to be in big trouble.
As Wouter does the fastest lap on that lap as well.
Yeah,
he's got some serious pace at the minute.
We're going to see just how
he's
far
got out of DRS.
Oh, this is huge. And he has the ERS to use, and he knows that. And we saw this happen with Lix in the first stint. He looked fast, but it's because he was using so much. He's now on 0%.
Reservoir's all over the back of him as well. As he's got past Storm. This is not looking good for
Lix. And this is the difference, isn't it? We've seen Lix slightly faster, worse race management. Wouter not as fast, very good race management. And the management does end up being more important when the race is more than 25%.
Yeah.
So Steban's come out now in 8th, MCR's in 9th, and they are 13 seconds behind the lead. They've got to make their way through the field
for a second a lap.
This could be too much to ask.
Especially with Steban having a penalty. They still have to work together, these two.
Yeah, I think if they pit a little early, maybe. But I mean, purple sector 1 for MCR there. It's
Purple
doable.
for
It's not.
Steban
It's
in
not
sector
doable.
2.
And if a safety car comes out,
It's Reservoir's
life's
past
looking
Licks.
very good for them. And Licks now, we saw. This is the exact carbon copy that we saw in the first stint. He's dropping down now. He's run out of DRS.
It's just happened a bit later on in the second stint. It's almost as soon as he got released back into the actual lead of the race, he's then dropped it.
And Walter's lost the gap now to Reservoir.
Reservoir seems to have a lot more pace on these mediums than he does on those softs.
Reservoir's looked very fast. He's just picked up 2 penalties early on, which has cost him a lot. So Walter, I don't think he'll be worried too much. He needs to be careful that Reservoir doesn't drag Licks back with him. But he's almost dropping Licks from DRS. But
yeah.
I honestly think with the way Walter manages races,
It's
if
got very
Reservoir can
dark as
break
well.
DRS, he may let him past.
Yeah. You would.
But you are correct. It has got very dark.
You wouldn't put it. I would. If I was in Walter's position, I would let Reservoir through at the minute.
I wouldn't
Just
fight
carrying
him
him
yet.
along.
As Licks, every time he gets a little bit of ERS, he just uses it all.
Right. The gap's now 11 seconds between the leaders and Walter.
Oh, wow.
They are gaining a second a lap at the minute.
The question is,
MCR's not, though. That's the problem.
by the time they catch, how are those softs?
Yeah. Oh, as Walter's
It's heated. Comes out, he's back in the game. He's heated.
He's ahead.
He's going to give DRS to MCR and Dutchface.
Oh my god.
Oh, this could be huge. I feel like Heated has something against Walter. This is both times.
I will say, Walter did hit the back of Reservoir going into, so he might.
Hold on a second. Fair play. Heated, I think he braked there to not affect the lead of the race.
Wow.
Which is fair play. I think he slammed on his brakes. I think he doesn't want to affect the outcome of the race, which is very fair play.
Right, I was going to
send him a $5 on PayPal.
Reservoir's nearly dropped Walter out of DRS already.
What Reservoir is? He's got 6 seconds.
He's rapid, but he
is derating though, and Walter can see that now.
If Walter and Nicks pick up a penalty, he's got a chance.
Is Reservoir getting DRS from Connects? He is.
Teammates. Actual teammates, though, not.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Oh
not teammates.
Oh no! I don't know where I've seen this before.
Not Portimao last year.
No.
Not Silverstone the season before.
No.
At least it's happening in a lower division this time, I guess. I mean, they are teammates, I guess.
They are. The question is, does he stay ahead of him on purpose?
Let's find out.
How long has Connects been on those softs?
6 laps.
Oh, I don't know.
It's definitely helping him.
I feel like Connect should be pulling away.
But then Connect hasn't been quicker all race, I don't think.
He is burning his ERS.
He has let Reservoir through as well, so it's all right. It's all right.
And now he's stopped. Well, if you were trying to hide it, boys, you might have just thrown it away there.
Yeah.
He's pulled. The moment Reservoir's got past, he's
pulled off and let everyone else
pulled
through.
off. Maybe he doesn't know you're not allowed to do that, but you're
Unlikely.
not.
As Steban is encountering his first problem, which will come his way, as he's got Steve Day and Jordan right in front of him, and he's got past Steve Day already. Okay, well, I mean, fair play.
Oh dear.
As Steven's picked up another penalty, never mind. I don't think he's going to be on that podium today, as he's got past Jordan as well.
Well, I don't like to see that really, but hopefully that doesn't affect the outcome of the race. It has dropped Walter from from DRS.
Which
Luckily, Resify has those pens. But yeah, that's not great to see. We don't really like to see that, but we'll continue with the race as it is. It's not, luckily for the because of the pens, it's not going to change too much, you'd hope. But the thing is, because Wouters out of DRS, he's not getting that benefit that he would against Licks. So that could potentially change the outcome of this race.
Yeah, definitely. As he is now putting away at quite a rate of knots as well. As he's picked up another penalty, never mind.
Another penalty. But the issue is, Wouter was in DRS.
Yeah, and now he's not.
And now he's like, this has allowed Licks back into it. So it's just a bit.
It's a bit fishy.
I mean, the fact that he pulled over straight afterwards is Licks now is going to look at Wouter. He's not going to go for the move. Sure, he's a bit far back. No, he's not. Storm, Aledi, Steben. Oh. The gap's not changed much since.
No, it's sort of settled down now, I feel.
And is that... Oh, Steve Day's actually gone for the move on Jordan. He's up the inside. That's a great move. MCR's dropped back a bit, actually.
MCR's not even catching them.
No, he's in ninth. He's maybe just not liking those softs. Jordan's actually got past him.
Does seem a bit of a theme, doesn't it? At the minute, those softs not being liked.
Yes, the softs that just don't seem very
popular. In quality and the race. I mean...
Stephen Alpha to P6, still a great result for him at the moment. Aledi, after a terrible strategy call, is back into 5th. He is 6.9 seconds off. He's going to get Resify.
Yeah.
He's probably going to get Storm. Aledi could have been easily on for the win here.
And those soft mediums are going to be a lot better than everyone else is in front of him at the end of the race.
Yeah, Bosnia has crashed. Oh! Safety car. Oh, babe, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. And Aledi is looking at this now.
Right. What does it look?
Thinking a possible chance at getting back into this race.
MCR's looking happier than he was a minute ago, I'm sure, as well.
Oh, he has to, but I don't know whether he'll be... I don't think he likes those softs. At this point, I don't know what's better, actually, so... This is very, very interesting. This is going to be very fun. The end of this is going to be very fun. Let's have a look at the tyres real quick. Resify actually has the freshest tyres when it comes to the mediums, apart from Aledi, obviously, who stayed out for a decade. He's got 12 lap old mediums. Those are 6 laps fresher.
Resify's in.
Resify
so
is
pitting. Wouter. So is Licks. So is Storm.
No, Wouter's not going in.
Oh. Nor is Licks.
Yeah, I don't see the point. Why is Aledi going? What's he doing? What is going on? The safety car saved him. He had 6 lap fresher mediums, and he's pitted.
Resify's going to come out in P4 now. Storm P5.
Actually, a lot of people have pit around him. He's going to come out in
P6. So he's lost 1 position.
Oh, maybe it will work then. No, yeah. No, fair enough.
He's got a good chance again now.
He got lucky everyone else pitted around him. If people didn't pit around him...
He needs to get past 3 soft runners with penalties to get to Licks and Wouter, though.
I mean, Stevens on 7 lap old softs. I feel like he felt like he had to stay out because of the penalty.
Yeah, he should, though. He should still have the pace on Licks and Wouter.
This is very, very interesting. What an end to the race this is going to be.
It's going to be a 5-lapper. Yeah.
He looked very good. MCR...
Jordan as well.
How did he lose a position to
MCR's pit. He pit at the same time Jordan did.
Okay.
But neither of them have penalties, so they're all well and truly in this.
But we look at the bottom. We have Heated LH back in the race in P4. And do you know what's crazy about this? Because he's on
without a
older soft. I'll be honest.
He's had very good pace.
Heated should pit.
Yeah.
Because he's not in the points.
He's had brilliant pace as well. We saw it the first inning. He was faster than Licks and everyone.
I just don't think he's not in contention for points. He is
with penalties, I think.
Heated isn't.
Heated is. He's P15.
Yeah, but he's
a lap
up
down.
where he's at on the track.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realise.
He's just going to affect the outcome of the race at the moment. Like, Connects is there as well. I feel like Heated and Connects should be pitting, really. I don't think it's fair, personally.
Or they just let everyone through straight away.
I mean, there's no point, though, is there? You just pit.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
You're a lap down, it's not going to make a difference now.
Yeah, personally, that's what I would think. Yeah.
We'll see, I guess.
We'll see what they do.
Problem is for Connect, look who's right behind him again.
That's what I mean. It's like...
Heated, I don't think he's actually playing a part in this race. I think he's just decided to stay out.
I just think they're going to affect the outcome of the race by being there with DRS and stuff. I feel like they're out of the race anyway.
Gives Esteban a gap to Reservoir as well.
Yeah. Because, like, Reservoir at the moment, like, he could lose DRS to Esteban just because of this.
I suppose he has got 8 lap pressure softs though, so he should be able to catch it back up, but it takes a lap for to do so.
We'll see what happens. It's certainly going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of debate, I think, at the end of this race. There's been a lot of talking points. The interest is going to be at this front two, who are on 19 and 20 lap old mediums respectively, and Stephen could be the factor that changes all this because his softs are 9 laps old. So it's not like they've just got everyone on fresh softs right behind them. They need Stephen
to do a defensive masterclass,
to do absolute bits for them. And what adds to the story there is behind Stephen is 2 lapped cars
who will
on
also
fresher
play
tyres. So I don't know. I just feel like the outcome of this race is getting decided by too many factors that shouldn't
for it to be on track. Yeah.
Yeah.
On track or penalties, it should be the only factors realistically.
But we're gonna get what we're gonna get. Okay.
A bold prediction. I don't see Licks getting Wouter now.
Licks has looked fast,
but they've both got full ERS. Yeah.
That's what I mean, though. Licks has been fast with full ERS. It's been once he's burnt it that he's dropped,
and he didn't have to worry about that now.
And these two don't have penalties. I feel like these two, they're racing a Leddy, essentially.
Yeah, their race is with a Leddy and Jordan.
How many penalties does Storm have actually?
6 seconds.
Yeah, they're racing a Leddy.
A Leddy, Jordan, and McDuff's
maybe
face.
Jordan, depending on how fast they can get through.
Maybe McDuff's face as well. As there's
heated up.
Well, that says it all, really, doesn't it?
Right. Well, we're going to get going as...
Wouter's got a brilliant start.
Now got out of the way. What? I'm so confused. And the thing is, these cars aren't ghosts anymore. They are. I'm confused. Why did Connects now get out of the way?
Heated's not got out of the way.
Yeah, Connects got out of the way now. As Resify now is...
Stephen's right on the back of Licks. Stephen's going for it.
And this could be huge for Wouter. This could be huge for Wouter, and it is. They're going side by side. Stephen's not giving him much room.
Reservoir's there as well.
And he is past. And Wouter now has the gap. Obviously, Stephen's going to be in better tyres, but he's got the penalty as well.
Reservoir's now side by side. Can he get the move? Can he follow Stephen through? He should be able to with those fresh tyres. He's side by side very nicely.
He's made the move stick.
He gets it done.
Going to be fuming right now.
But most importantly, a Leddy's not got through.
This has been absolutely... And Ryan B has gone. I'm not sure what happened there. I just saw a few people go past him. Wouter, look at the gap.
His MTR's got a penalty as well now.
As Stephen's all over the back of Mr. Wouter there on the soft. He's 4 attempts behind. He's got a penalty. He needs to get past ASAP if he has any chance of winning this race. I don't think he has a chance. At the moment, this is Wouter's race to lose.
Yeah, still... He's got a massive gap now behind him to Licks.
Licks is getting hounded now as Leddy's also probably going to find his way past him.
Licks had a bad restart, which hasn't helped him.
Has retired from the race. Leddy now probably going to get the move done on Licks, you'd assume. Maybe not. Licks is burning.
Licks is fine for position.
He's on 10%.
He's got to go for it.
Fair
And
play,
Eddie
they're
round
both
the
scrapping for
outside.
this.
Brilliant
Those
move.
softs have so much more stopping power. As Licks is falling down the field. Wouter, though,
He stayed.
he's done incredible start on the mediums. He's got the soft
He's
right
surely done
behind him.
enough. Because
He has done enough to win this race if he doesn't bin it. Or pick up a pen.
Or pick up a pen, yeah.
14 people remain in this race. There's only 2 drivers not getting points. As Stephen, he's picked up a penalty. That's huge.
That's surely race.
And that is
almost over.
He's almost got 3 seconds to Licks already, though. But that's going to cost him so many positions just on the people ahead of him, which he could have jumped.
The likes of Jordan and
as Stephen is passed.
Yeah. I think Walter's just let him through. I think.
It's a very smart move. He's going to let these two scrap. They're
Gives
not
him
going to drive away.
DRS.
We have a look at the penalty situations. We're coming to the last lap.
Oh Jesus!
Stephen on 6, Resify on 9. Resify's going to go for the move, which he has done. He's taken
the net race lead.
MCR is dropping to McDutchface. Jordan's got past Licks. It's all going on in the midfield. This is crazy. With 4 cars as Jordan
Storm's going.
and Licks are making.
And Eddie's going for the move on Walter. He gets the move done.
All going on. Jordan's past Licks up into P7. This is huge for him because he's going to get quite a few positions on.
He should get a podium, should he not?
I think Jordan's on for a podium potentially.
P2,
right
I
now.
think, as it stands.
As Resify's going to cross the line on P1, but he's got 9 seconds of penalties. Seems to get second. Our actual race winner.
Yeah, will eventually come across the line to be Walter. Jordan P2.
Jordan gets second.
And Eddie steals the podium off of Licks as well.
Yeah, no, Eddie would have had second, but he doesn't.
And Eddie would have won if he didn't get a pen. He got past Walter.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Walter let them pass knowing that.
He would have definitely made it much easier for him. Anyway.
Yeah. What a crazy end to the race, though.
Yep. And quite on time as well, which is just what you love to see more. So. For our sake, anyway.
Deary me, what an end to the race. I'll let you run down the grid.
Yeah. Walter does pick up his first win of the season. I'm pretty sure that gives him the championship lead as well.
He's already in the lead.
Oh, yeah. So, Jordan picks up his first podium of the season as well in P2. Eddie rounds off a good recovery from P8 on the grid to P3. Obviously, that pen at the end costing him quite a bit. Licks P4 would maybe be disappointed with that result. Who knows? McDutchface P5. Steban P6. Storm P7. MCR 8th. Resify 9th. Steve 10th. Slayer 11th. Japsat rounding off the points. Flip and Jordan, the 2 drivers to finish the race, not in the points, unfortunately, for them today. And then Ryan B, Heated, Connects, Bosnia and Sprunky all retiring at the end, making up the 19-man grid. So I will now invite Walter, Jordan and Aledi to the party. See if they want to say anything. Aledi, Walter, Jordan. There we go.
Great weekend for McLaren, actually.
Yeah. New livery. A lot.
What do you think of the livery?
At first I was a bit shocked with the light blue, gotta be honest, but now from the front especially, it's a lot nicer. I kind of like it, I think. I still think Aston Martin's best so far though, so.
I think the best looking car is the Haas, because we drive it.
Haas they didn't need, they're like, we've got that nice of a car, we don't need to change it. We're going to be a bit like Red Bull. Yes. We have got our race winner in here, so we can start off the questioning right away, which is even better. Walter, your first race win of the season, obviously extending that championship lead. Thoughts on what must have been a chaotic race for you at the front?
Yeah. To be honest, at one point, I thought I should have pitted, but then I crossed this is very honest, but I crossed the white line, and then I thought, okay, I cannot pit this lap. So then I decided to stay out, but I saw all these penalties behind, and I knew the only one I had to watch out for is Aledi.
Yeah.
And Leeds, of course. But Aledi took a penalty himself, so that last lap I knew I only have to finish within 3 seconds of Aledi, and so I just let everyone by. Not to fight losing front rings or stupid things. So yeah, that was the plan. It worked.
I was going to say, if Aledi didn't have that penalty on the last lap, would there have been a bit of a scrap going into that middle sector for you, or would you have been able to do anything anyway, do you think?
I had a lot of ERS left,
yeah.
So I could have done something, but my mindset just changed. I don't know, to be honest. I think it would be a very difficult task to keep him behind, but it could have worked out. I don't know.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I'm guessing the plan was always to stay out on those mediums after being in the net lead with 6 laps to go, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't actually. Yeah, after I missed the pit entry, I had to commit to that strategy, and luckily somehow my teammate managed to pass the safety car, which probably caused the safety car to stay out one more lap. But yeah, it's very nice. Actually, my first win in this league.
Oh well, really? Well, congratulations.
A lot of second places, but finally, finally through.
No, any questions?
You said earlier about how you had a lot more ERS left. That seems to be a pattern with you. You seem to always have a lot of ERS. We were saying in the race management that you have seems to be very, very good. You're surrounded by a lot of fast drivers. Aledi, Leaks, without insulting you, seem a bit better on pace, same as at Resify, but you always seem to manage the race a lot better. Is that something that you're aiming to probably do this season, especially with Monaco coming up? That's very much about race management. You're already top of the league. Now you've got the win. It seems to be working well for you.
Yeah, I know I can't beat them on pace, but it's just I just pick my battles. That's how I do it. But I have a problem because I'm going skiing next week, so I'm going to miss 2 races in a row. That's a problem.
Probably the win's coming at a perfect time for you. Monaco, you maybe don't need. Maybe you'd be happy to miss Monaco. I think you've planned this one very well.
No, I like Monaco too, so
oh dear. Okay. Well, you've got the win and you're top of the league, so maybe if you come back, you won't be too far off the top.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And you can come back to a wonderful Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Oh. Even better.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, congrats on the win. And we'll move on to. Have we got second place?
Jordan is not in here.
Jordan, isn't it? No, we're not.
I have added into the party.
Well, you.
I'll start off the questions with it.
Aledi. You talk to Aledi, sorry, and I'll get.
So, Aledi, fascinating race from you. You started P8, obviously.
P9.
First P9, was it? I swear
wow, he got insulted then, eh?
Was it not? Okay. My bad, even more so. Obviously, chaotic lap 1, I'm sure you saw everything going in front. You had very good pace, it seemed, on softs and mediums. What was your thoughts for going the softs to lap 16?
Yes, I mean, this is a track that I really like, and I don't know, I feel like not too many people like it, but I just love it. It's like fast, and it's like it's going all the time, like in speed, and I love it. So I don't know. I don't promise that I will have this kind of pace in the next races, but well, it was a little bit bad luck for me, as you know.
Yeah, get it. Yeah. So obviously you worked your way back through the field quite a few times with fresher tyres. Your pace just seemed to be a bit quicker than everyone around you as well, I've got to say. And then the safety car came out, and then we all thought you'd just cruise through the field on those new softs, and then you obviously picked up the penalty at the end. Did that get you quite angry, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to throw myself out the window, but the party invitation came up, so I stayed around. So yeah, it was very unfortunate, but I was my mindset was not having penalties. I was taking it like very easy in the first laps and in the middle of the race, and as the anxiety started to grow in the safety car, I don't know. I wanted to be close to the top finishers because I knew I wasn't on penalty, so. It was that the last corner of the lap 35. That was yes, that was the corner.
Not a very nice corner, even when you're trying to do it without worrying about invalidations.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was chasing and I had a little bit oversteer, and I ran across the curve, so I had the penalty there.
And Nolan, any questions or?
Well, you kind of dodged one of the questions, so I'm going to ask you, what was going through your head when you were stuck behind first, everyone else was pitting, people were gaining 2.5 seconds a lap on you, and you stayed out on the softs till lap 16? Because without the safety car, that cost you a win easily.
Yeah, probably, man. I don't know. I just didn't think about it. I just had the fucking engineer asking me to stay a couple of laps more, and I was fighting another car.
Why,
yes.
you listen to?
Oh, you don't listen to Jeff. You never listen to Jeff.
I know. And I'm a Spanish speaker, and I have the game in English because I want to learn a bit more. So sometimes I mess it up. I don't know.
Well, hopefully, if you improve your strategy a little bit, you could be, because you were rapid. We said at Imola, I remember you got the qualifying, you got 5-second penalty, but you were rapid at Imola. You seem like one of the fastest people on the grid. If you can sort out your race management a bit and kind of work around what everyone else is doing around you, you could be on for some very good results. As we just heard from Wouter there, the championship leader's missing the next 2 races, so this could be your chance to really close the gap.
I heard Wouter said that he's missing the next 2 races. That's a shame, but it's very good for us, the other drivers. So Wouter, thanks a lot, and I don't know, thanks for the advice. I'm trying to get better at this game, so it feels really nice coming from D5 and really getting some good points, and it's very pleasing for me.
Well, listen, my first season in D4, I used to pick up on average about 15 seconds of penalties a race.
I still do, so.
And now I'm the best in D2. So, well, things change just like that.
Little cocky guy. Okay, great development.
We'll move on to Jordan, our P2.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
I had to go.
Good night, mate.
Yeah. Jordan, and so an interesting race from you. It seemed like the McLarens had like a very good race in the bag there at one point with both you not having penalties. How was it from your point of view?
Air ratio, touch grass. Jordan, you're in the party. We can't hear you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh dear, mate. Hold on. Is he here?
Hello?
I messaged him in the chat. Give it a moment. Wouter's still here. He can brag about winning for a bit if he wants. Where's he? Well, I'm going to go on TT whilst we wait for him.
Yeah, you're lucky. We'll wait
Jordan,
a few minutes.
we'll have to give you a minute and then...
A minute timer.
We'll have to wrap it up.
Then
We'll allow to count down from 60. No.
Can I do it in Dutch?
No.
No.
Well, do you not reckon you'll be back for Britain? Or is it genuinely... Do you not reckon you'll be back for Britain? Or...
No, it's I leave on Saturday. I'm going with friends and then I'm back. And I'm going with my parents, so I will be back at my parents' place. So not where my PlayStation is.
If you lose the championship, mate, you can blame that. I don't think Jordan's here.
Yeah.
So I might have to end the stream.
Well, yeah, I'll
sadly.
get in the stream there because I do need some practice at this track, sadly enough. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Next week, I don't know if I'll be here. I'm sure. Nolan, are you here? Or?
Oh, I'm here now. I've got a championship to win.
So he'll be here. I'm sure someone else will be hosting as well. With your internet, I'm guessing.
My internet's fine. I just can't stream.
Okay.
I can't. Once I log out of my account, I'll never get back in it because I don't know the password.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So there'll be someone else here in replacement for me, I'm guessing. So I hope you all enjoy it. Obviously, go watch F2 and me bottle it again on Tuesdays.
D2.
And then D2 in where I'll bottle it as well in, just over 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. So go watch that. Much better than D5, I say. So, yeah. Hope you all
next
enjoyed
week they
watching.
might get a commentator that can start a race without sounding depressed.
Thanks for that. And see you all next week.